Coming up on Mountain News at 6, a near-death experience for one Southern Kentucky man. You will hear his story after he was released from the hospital. And the Perry County Conservation District and Kentucky Fish and Wildlife partner each year for a holiday recycling initiative. More about that coming up.
Plus, a mild Christmas is looking likely. The details on possible 60s coming up as Mountain News at 6 starts now.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
It was a time of celebration in the lobby of a Southern Kentucky hospital this afternoon. A 74-year-old Corbin man who was admitted for numerous problems in early September and kept getting worse received some really good news today, got remarkably better, and then fully recovered. WYMT's Phil Pendleton has more on what some are calling a true Christmas miracle.
People say David Etter is a living example that prayers are answered.
And then he told her, there's no doubt. This is obviously a miracle.
Just before leaving Baptist Health Wednesday, Etter joined family, friends, nurses, and doctors for music.
God is the one who did it. God is the one who did it. I shouldn't be the focus. He should be the focus.
His story here starts in early September. He was admitted for discomfort that led to surgery for a bowel blockage, and then he suffered kidney failure. His kidneys recovered.
Yeah, we have seen occasionally, but it's it is Christmas, and it's a Christmas miracle.
All the prayers, we've had thousands of people praying for us, and it was all the prayers and all the hard work that you all did, and I will be eternally grateful. You are the best.
Dr. Etter is a retired professor at the University of the Cumberlands. His recovery was music to many ears Wednesday, a day for rejoicing, but a few weeks ago, it was a much different song.
I think everybody has a crisis in their life sometime that rocks them to the core, and this was ours.
Through all that and through Jesus. Look at it.
They say Etter's recovery is extremely rare and the result of a lot of prayers. In Whitley County, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
What a wonderful story. Dr. David Etter tells us that he wants to thank all the people who also gave him physical and occupational therapy that led to his recovery. One person is dead after a crash in Bell County. Deputies with the Bell County Sheriff's Department responded to the incident yesterday evening. Through an investigation, 43-year-old Jamie Wilder of Pineville lost control of his motorcycle, which ended up skidding on its side and hit another vehicle. Subsequently, the motorcycle caught fire. Wilder was pronounced dead by the Bell County Deputy Coroner due to the injuries sustained from the crash. A Whitley County man has been sentenced to 25 years in prison. Carl Amos Moses was convicted of kidnapping, assault, and wanton endangerment in the Whitley County Circuit Court by Commonwealth's attorney Ronnie Bowling. The conviction stems from a situation where Moses held his family hostage at gunpoint, refusing them to leave their home. After Moses was shot, police rushed in to secure family members while Moses was arrested. The Somerset Police Department has released surveillance video that shows two suspects in a theft at Sassy Southern Outfitters. Here is the video of the incident. The video was taken on December 7th and shows both people carrying bags full of items out of the store. Somerset police say anyone with information can call the department at 606-678-5176 and ask for the Criminal Investigation Division or send them a tip on Facebook. The ACLU of Kentucky has been advocating for change in the state's juvenile detention centers. The list of changes range from facilities being understaffed to severe issues like food being withheld from children. The Justice and Public Safety Cabinet has been working to make improvements. It was urged during the meetings to keep in mind that the mistakes you make do not take away from your basic human rights.
I just hope everybody could kind of put on their humanity cap and remember that these are children and they need services. They're not criminals.
Investing in the state's juvenile justice system was another part of Governor Andy Beshear's proposed budget.
Another clear and cold evening on the way across the mountains on this Wednesday. Here's a live look overlooking UVA-wise. That current temperature down to 36 degrees. So once again, we stay chilly as we go into this evening. Most of us right now down to 39 for Manchester, 47 for Jackson. So most of us in the middle to lower 40s and a few upper 30s in some pockets as well. But all of us back in the upper 20s and lower 30s as you wake up on Thursday. So once again, a chilly start to your Thursday is on the way, but a nice rebound also on the way on Thursday as high temperatures reach the upper 40s and lower 50s, all thanks to high pressure on your Thursday. But before that, we are very cold as you wake up and walk out the door. But as high pressure continues to control the forecast, we are tracking some more dry weather on this evening, also into your Thursday and Friday, but those rain chances not too far away. Some more showers are possible to start the holiday weekend. A little bit of a break on Sunday for Christmas Eve, and then more higher rain chances by Christmas Day. Timing out those showers in just a few minutes. Olivia?
Cameron, thank you. With Christmas being just 5 days away, you may want to start thinking about what you will do with your live tree. WYMT's Madison Carmouche spoke to the Perry County Conservation District about their tree recycling initiative with Kentucky Fish and Wildlife.
Every year, the Perry County Conservation District partners with Kentucky Fish and Wildlife to extend the season of giving.
We want to recycle just to use it for something beneficial. I mean, it would help our fish population by having a place for the young fish to hide from their predators, the larger fish.
Folks are able to recycle their live Christmas tree at the Perry County Conservation District starting December 26th.
And you can drop them here at the Perry County Conservation District, 310 Morton Boulevard. And you can just drop them in the grassy area next to the building. We don't have to be here. Just make sure all the decorations are removed from the tree. No tinsels or anything like that if you use those.
The Department of Kentucky Fish and Wildlife uses the recycled trees as attractors for fish and then provide maps on their website. Fishers can use the online maps as a guide for good fishing locations.
And it's just so that you don't go dump them, throw them over the hill. Use them, you know, we want to use them for something useful. And with the Department of Fish and Wildlife, they use these trees as fish attractors.
People from surrounding counties can drop their tree at the Perry County Conservation District as well. As the water levels rise in the spring, Fish and Wildlife will add the trees to public waters. In Hazard, Madison Carmouche, WYMT Mountain News.
For more information on where the fish attractors are located in public water for a better fishing experience, you can head to our website. The Perry County Conservation District wants folks to know they can recycle old electronics as Christmas quickly approaches and people possibly get new electronics. There is a way to properly dispose of your old ones. You can recycle any item with a cord. This helps to reduce the contamination of the air, soil, or water of hazardous materials within the technology.
We do electronic recycling year-round, and our drop-off site is at Christopher at the Perry County Physical Court garage.
The electronic waste recycling garage is open from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Christopher Road in Hazard. Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky now has a location in Letcher County. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox tells us how the rural health care provider hopes to make a difference in the community.
Primary Care opened their 5th location and first in Letcher County.
We have many patients that are from this area that come to Hazard or Vico or Heinemann, and we also have patients that have asked for us to come and open something up here.
Martin says Primary Care is hoping to bring more efficient care to the area and do that with community members serving.
We have local people providing services to the community. So I think we'll have a huge draw and we will grow.
Growing from seeing more than 180,000 people last year, with local folks like Catherine Cornett, a nurse practitioner from Letcher County.
Because we can provide urgent care quickly, and we don't really have that right now in this area.
Cornett is following a dream to provide rural health care to people she grew up around.
I have always wanted to be able to provide care to my own community, which I grew up in, and I'm just so excited to work for primary care and provide that type of atmosphere to Letcher County.
They are able to provide a lot of basic health care as they get going.
We're just starting. So like everywhere else we've started off kind of with our basics, and we've grown into larger services.
Martin says he believes they have a bright future in the area. In Letcher County, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
Primary care is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Their Letcher County location is near Pine Mountain Grill. Addiction Recovery Care celebrated dozens of clients from across the state who earned work-ready certificates yesterday. These certificates consist of welding, peer support certifications, and more. More than 120 Millard College students graduated in the ceremony. The Millard College, located in Louisa, is a partnership with Addiction Recovery Care meant to benefit those in recovery and help them find second chance employment once completing treatment.
These graduates are not merely getting certificates in certain vocations, but they're also going to get jobs on the other side of this, and jobs that are fruitful, jobs that pay well, jobs that they can have for the rest of their lives. And so it's part of the big model that these young men and women are pursuing.
For many of these graduates, jobs have already been lined up and they will enter into the workforce in the coming weeks.
Well, we are dry this evening, but moisture increases later this week. Timing out those rain chances after this break. Plus,
one Pike County food pantry spends the day filling trunks with groceries, hoping to provide the gift of comfort this Christmas.